Atomic City is holding a recall election next week for a city councilman, but he says he's done nothing wrong. KIDK Eyewitness News 3 reporter Katie Kelleher spoke with both the mayor and the councilman about the situation. Katie.
Atomic City may only be a town of about 30 people, but there is big drama happening there, and a lot of it has to do with city ordinances. A petition has been signed by many to recall one of its 3 city council members. The mayor says it's so they can get things done in the city, but the councilman thinks differently. Dave Sonnenberg moved to Atomic City 9 years ago and has been on the city council ever since. But that could come to an end Tuesday with a recall election.
They see me as being a thorn in their side, and they think by removing me, then they will be able to run the city as they see fit.
The recall comes after Councilman Sonnenberg and Mayor Chris Paulides have not been seeing eye to eye. Councilman Sonnenberg says it's because the mayor is making decisions based on his personal agenda, while the mayor says it all started after discussions about disincorporating the city.
We really are trying to move forward and get things done for the city. The recall was done by the people in Atomic City that were interested in what was going on with the city, and they were the ones that felt like that he should be removed from the seat.
Things got worse when the mayor attempted to fill the 4th seat on the council, which is vacant.
Later on at a meeting, he asked Mr. Mundell to step forward, swore him into office, had him take the oath of office, had him sit and vote on his own confirmation as a council member, and allowed him to vote on city issues during several meetings. I had mentioned to him that this is illegal, you can't do this, but he insisted that he can do whatever he wants.
Sonnenberg contacted the state attorney general's office, which said that Mayor Paulides could not appoint a councilman the way he did because of a city ordinance. The mayor says the city ordinance mentioned is not valid because it is a City of Blackfoot ordinance put in for reference and was never passed in Atomic City.
So as far as I was concerned, if they're appointed to the seat, they can vote. So we took a vote with that person on the seat. The Attorney General tells us in a letter that that cannot be done that way, and so I accept that. I accept it, and I never tried to do anything after he gave his opinion on it.
The seat is still vacant. However, the two continue to disagree. Add to that a disagreement with the salary for the council. They originally got a yearly salary of $250, but it was recently approved to be raised to $300. However, the mayor says the council voted on a city ordinance to only get the money if the city had sufficient funds, which he says they do not. When a former councilman asked for his money, Mayor Paulides decided to pay him from his personal account. The memo on the check shows what the mayor thought of the situation.
He says put what it's for on the check, and that was, in my mind, that was what he was doing. So I put what it was for. I wouldn't have paid him otherwise.
However, Sonnenberg says they always got their checks, but would turn them over to the city for the general fund. He also claims the city was paying kids to pull weeds and the city clerk, who is the mayor's niece.
So for him to say that he decided on his own that we were not entitled to our salary because the city, in his opinion, didn't have sufficient funds is not adequate.
There are even more issues surrounding building permits and checks being used. It's gotten so bad at times that the Bingham County Sheriff's Office has had to be called. Mayor Paulides says a recall petition for another city council member, Donald Sorter, has also been put out and signed, but has not been sent to the county clerk yet. In the studio, I'm Katie Kelleher.